What's up everybody and welcome to the cave. I'm GrizzlyKaun and today we gotta talk a little bit about Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Episode 1 just came out and man, it starts off pretty strong. Does it bring the heat for the rest of the episode or does it die out? Let's get into it. So let's start with the good. Like I said, the episode starts strong. Pretty cool infiltration mission to get on the tanker. The black suit looks awesome. The Shadowland suit has always been a favorite of mine, and I think they did a really good job. Props where props are due. I do like that they're staying with the TV MA content. That's where the show started, that's where it should stay. Daredevil definitely doesn't reside in a flashy, pretty world. I was actually shocked to hear fuck in this, that was a surprise. Of course, D'Onofrio looks amazing as always, loving his outfit too with the white suit. Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio have never been an issue for me when it comes to any of the Daredevil seasons. Even in the first Born Again season, the problem has never been them. For me, it was the writing around them that brought the season down. And, well, that's about it for what I really liked. Moving on to the meh. Matthew Lillard. Don't get me wrong, I love Matthew Lillard, but as far as this episode goes, he is just Matthew Lillard. Maybe his story will progress and I'll end up liking him a lot, but so far, I don't feel one way or the other about him. Next up, we have Buck. Those of you familiar with the Netflix series, we're going to call him Wish Wesley, and that's all he is. Disney's attempt to bring back a dead character as they oh so love to do. He is very much just Wesley without being interesting. Which, speaking of without being interesting, brings us to what I didn't like. One of the biggest problems with the show that it seems has carried over to season 2, nothing of significance happens after the opening scene until the final scene. I'm sorry, but I don't have a single care for any of these new characters, and that is slowly starting to work its way into Karen's character as well. I've liked Karen in all the Netflix seasons. She's had interesting arcs, she goes on dangerous missions, and she's really earned that spot at Nelson, Murdoch, and Page. This was only the first episode, but I've been burned before, and I know the beginning seeds of girl bossing when I see it. It was all over season 1, and I don't see that changing for season 2. Give me all the reasons about rewriting season 1 that you want. It was still there at the end of the day. Then we have BB Urich. BB has double agent undercover kind of work that she's got going on, but again is just an attempt to bring another dead character back to life, which was her uncle Ben Urich from the Netflix series, who had a fantastic arc and a very meaningful death. But cheap imitation and replication seems to be the name of Disney's game these days, so I'm not surprised. Matt's ex, that I can't remember her name, it's Heather. Matt's firm partner, who, again, I can't remember her name, it's Kirsten. None of these new characters are memorable. No part of their story is interesting, and they do nothing to make me care about them. The weird Fisk mask, anti-BB smear film comes out of nowhere and just seems out of place and random. And you know we have to talk about our main man, Matt Murdock's screen time. I did some math. This episode, minus recap and minus end credits, is 45 minutes and 3 seconds from open to close. Matt Murdock is in 13 minutes and 5 seconds of that. And remember, this is the Daredevil show. Main character. Want to guess how many minutes of that 45 has Daredevil in it? The main character? Pause this video right now and write it in the comments, and then see if you were even close. 6 minutes and 24 seconds. That's 39 minutes and 39 seconds of the 45 minute and 3 second long Daredevil episode without any Daredevil even in it. Now, I don't know about you, but after having such a weak reaction to the first season, I would have dialed up Daredevil to 11 in his return. Interrogating, hunting down leads, fighting henchmen, that is what Daredevil is. And for some reason or other, Disney just seems to be terrified to actually use their heroes in their own shows and movies these days. They either have them walking around without their mask on more than half the time, or they focus on some stupid side character that, why should I care about them? I'm here for said superhero. It's a damn shame, and as far as I'm concerned, just a disservice to the fans who love these characters. It's not a strong start, and I think we're in for more, unfortunately. I wish with all my nerdy heart that they would just get off their agenda horse and give us good Daredevil. It's been done before, and you have all the same cast at your disposal. Seems like a no-brainer to me. Disney just seems to hate good press and money these days, I don't know. But despite being a boring start, we move ever further on into this nerdy breach, and I will be covering the show. At least we have Invincible to fall back on. Give me shoddy animation over boring story any day. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like, it really helps me out. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss future content, and while you're there, why not check out a few other videos? I'll be back with more Daredevil next week, hopefully an episode with a little bit more to chew on. So until then, I'm GrizzlyKaun, and remember, the cave is always open.